Thank you for joining me. For the culmination of my career in Ryerson's professional communication program, I decided to look into social media and its role in financial literacy. Today, I will be taking you through this research project and my findings. In my research, I looked to analyze the use of social media as a financial literacy tool among post-secondary students. To take you through this project, I will expand upon my research questions, go through my methodology, take you through my results and my conclusions, and then we will close. In order to keep things quick, I'll make sure to give you a brief overview of each section. For my project, I decided to focus on 3 research questions. The first one being, how do post-secondary students learn about personal finance? My second focus was, do post-secondary students use social media as a financial literacy tool? And my final question was, how do educational sources relate to overall financial literacy? I took each research question and turned them into survey questions, which I will explain further in my methodology section. For this project, I chose to take a quantitative focus and use surveys as my main form of data collection. For my research, I looked to post-secondary students as my target group, as they are in a financially transitional time which requires personal finance education to navigate through. After sending out my survey online, I received 78 results, which I will now explore with you. I will now share with you some of my results. Based on these surveys, I learned that a majority of respondents learn about personal finance through their family, at 69%. Only 12% of respondents learned about personal finance through blogs, 10% through books, and then 5% each learned through social media and friends. Using a Likert scale, I asked my respondents to rate their personal financial literacy level on a scale of 1 to 5. I found that most people found themselves in the 3 level, about 28 of my respondents did, but a majority of people rated themselves a 3 or higher, so that gives me a good base level for their financial literacy level. Moving into more analysis about social media's role in personal finance education, I learned that YouTube was the most popular platform in terms of gaining personal finance knowledge. Actually, 7 out of the 7 people who actually use social media as a financial literacy tool use YouTube. The second most popular being Instagram at 5 of my users, and then only 1 person using Facebook and 2 people using Twitter. In terms of my conclusions regarding social media use as a personal finance education tool, I can say that it's not very popular. Only 4.8% of my respondents actually use social media as a personal finance education tool. I can further conclude, among those that do use social media as a personal finance tool, the most popular platform by far was YouTube, with 100% of respondents who use social media for this purpose using YouTube as a means of getting content regarding personal finance education. Another conclusion that I got from my data was that family was the most common source of financial education, coming in at 69% of my respondents saying that they gained a bulk of their financial knowledge from their family. Lastly, I found that there was no correlation between the level of financial knowledge and the educational source. This was found by measuring a self-assessment of financial literacy and also some key indicators about financial literacy, such as credit score and budgeting. From here, the data shows that no one source is better than another for teaching financial literacy. Thank you for listening to my presentation. For more information on my research and findings, please check out my link on the Signify website. Look for Megan Birrell. Thanks so much and have a great day.